What? What? That's the Space Marine theme. That's not supposed... Hang on a minute. What the... Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I'd selected the green skin theme for 40k, and apparently that was the playlist. Oh no, wait, did it switch on the autoplay? It did. It switched on the autoplay, so it switched over to the Space Marine theme. Okay, that's not quite accurate. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. I hope you're okay. Yes, this is me doing my stupid fancy pants music intro things while I normally drink coffee, but I've already had one. But yes, I hope you're all having a lovely morning and welcome to your Monday. I am struggling to wake up this morning. Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel really drained. I feel, you know, sometimes you just wake up and you're just exhausted. I don't really know why. Maybe I didn't sleep very well. I know I had I woke up a few times in various different places on my bed, so as in moving around. So I sleep talk really. So maybe I was, you know, maybe I was moving around quite a bit at night. But regardless, I'm just so tired. Thank you, Rioma and Josh and Dom and Ardenil. Thank you, all of you. That's very kind. Thank you. So, yes, just to get you up to speed on what's happening this week, it is the start of the 4th week of work on the latest YouTube project. That project is not a bullshittery. The reason being is I'm trying to steal a bit of time towards some side projects in the aim of diversifying the content that's on the channel. Those side projects, so the side projects were initially the horror playthroughs that I did a couple of years ago, but I started switching out to sort of video essays and cartoons. However, that effort has been less than I wanted to. Basically, I've had some quality control issues, and I'm trying my best to deal with it. But the trouble is, in order to deal with it, you need to dedicate time to try to fix it. Oh, and also scope creep as well. I've had a huge amount of scope creep as the project's ballooned to totally unexpected sizes. So, yeah, it's been a problem. But I did the Pavlov bullshittery, and then I did the Rising Storm bullshittery. What's the dog doing? She's sleeping. She's alright. So I did the Pavlov and then the Rising Storm bullshittery, and now I'm just quickly stealing 4 weeks to do the side projects and then straight back onto the bullshittery. So that's the plan. So it's the 4th week of work where I will just... the last week that I'll spend on this side project before I go back to the bullshitteries. And then the process will repeat itself, I'm sure, across the year. And, yeah, so that's the plan. So... yeah, that's what's going on. So 4th week of work. This weekend was good. I had a good weekend. I spent some time on Saturday playing with VR Minecraft with the guys, and we had fun. And then on Sunday, I played Divinity with Quebec and Digby. So yeah, I've just been hanging out with ZF, and we've been having fun. It's all good. Yeah, we're all right as far as I can tell. And yeah, that's what's going on. So as for right now, I'm just gonna chill out and play a bit of Warhammer. And, yeah. What's the new video going to be? Well, I haven't started the next bullshittery outcast, so, hasn't started yet. I'm just sort of doing some side projects for the meantime. Thank you, Rambos. Thank you very much, Rambos. Thank you. Right, anyway. So, in terms of what's happening here, so welcome to the continuation of the second green skin playthrough. We have swept across the map from the Badlands, so the greenskins, the orcs and the gobos, starting off here in the well, the just to the west of the World's Edge Mountains, where, well, a lot of this badness originally came from. We have started off around about here and have spread all across the southern Badlands, slammed into the Dwarven territories here. We've swept up what was left of the vampires. We've had multiple clashes with Chaos from the north coming up here, and we've been doing very well on that front. To the west, we have the humans of Bretonnia and the elves, and also the merchant princes of Tilia. And again, we have been experiencing a lot of success all across the board. We have a huge amount of territory, so even if we take losses, it's not really stopping the green skin tide as we sweep over the world. But some good news, we have Chaos Rising, their final wave. We have to the south, we have Chaos Raiders in the form of Norsemen, who have come down in their longships to raid the deserts of the Badlands, which is not going to go well for them, I imagine, with their acclimatization towards cold weather and, well, just general raiding nature. They're going to be taking on the Greenskins. Over at Farinith Peak, a major Greenskin stronghold, we have, so we have an army that's being prepared for their destruction, although we're probably going to need more Greenskins on the way there. And to the north, we have Grimgor himself, the war boss, who is going to be heading north to smash into Archeon the Everchosen, so the champion of Chaos. Where is he? Here he is. Soon to be the prize of Grimgor once he is slain. So, yeah, proper fighting coming towards us, so it's going to be fun. And then hopefully, the Greenskins will secure a final victory. Although we still need to finish off the remnants of the Empire, the human Empire with their Emperor, somewhere to the north. I wonder where. Well, this is one piece of territory. Is that the only piece of territory, I wonder? We'll have to... Maybe we should send a spy up there. We should send a gobbo to have a look and see what they have. Because the destruction of the Empire and the dwarves are part of our major strategic goals. So, yeah. Why don't I do stuff with Sai and the ZF clan anymore? I spent the whole weekend playing with the ZF clan. Yeah, we're alright. We're just hanging out. It's all good. Thank you, Fenrir. Thank you very much, Fenrir. Right, okay then. So, yeah. So things are fine. Things are good. Let's have a look then. So what should be my first move? Right, so Grimgor, the war boss over here. So he has, well, he's run out of movement turns because, well, he's in his encampment stance right now. Put him back to regular marching stance. So his army is fully ready. Okay, so what do we do? Where do we go? I mean, we could just march north to go straight for the, sorry, why have we got I see Chaos. Yeah, the rise of Chaos around the Sterlins over here. So at Hiroto's Hollow, I'm just going to build some idols to Gork and Mork, the gods of the Greenskins. No, wait, that's not what I want. It's this, a boss's tent to reduce vampiric and chaos corruption. So that will remind the Gobos and the lesser Greenskins who's in charge. Thank you, Kurin Ito and Zern. Thank you very much. Thank you. When with Sai? Sai seems to be very busy these days. Very, very, very busy. It's hard to Hard to get any time with him. Thank you, Zern and Anathanid. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This better involve fighting.
Okay, so where shall I send Grimgor? Where should I send? Well, I guess we'll just send him north, I guess. Yeah. Oh god, the dog's farted. It's horrible. Ugh. Okay. Right. Let's go. Well, just start marching northbound, really. So Grimgor Ironhide, take your army. Oh wait, I should have taken him to Essen. No, we can have Umlaut's army handle Essen. Yeah, just start moving Grimgor directly north to challenge. Yeah, chaos up here. Thank you, Rakmeli. Thank you, Rakmeli. The Waste Walker, the shaman, the strange, crazy-eyed shaman that's with Grimgor. You just stay with him. Felfire, the big general admiral, was moving to attack one of the merchant prince's towns, the town of Zarak Zil. So you might as well do that. So keep yourself in marching formation and attack the town.
Attack!
Okay, but their garrison is easily crushed, so let's just do that. Okay. And we'll occupy it.
Alright, alright!
Confident attacker. So Felfire, the big general admiral, a rank 25 gobbo boss, it has now got a leadership bonus and an aura size, so when attacking. And he's also found a banner in the ruins, a single leadership bonus, a standard of discipline. Those who go to war with a standard of discipline do so under the stern glare of the figure upon the banner and know that they should continue fighting rather than rout. So I imagine it's a big image of the war boss glaring at them. Indeed. For to flee is to invite the wrath of Grimgor. Okay, so we've taken over the entire province called the Vault. So the merchant princes... Oh no, hang on, I imagine it's a dwarven province. Okay, brilliant. Well, I can now do a decree. So let's... Yeah, chaos corruption is low. So let's go with... Yeah, well, give it ear. So a decree in these 3 provinces which will, which will up the taxation rate by about 5%. So, cool. How's the car, Magi? The car's fine. The car's fine indeed, although I don't get to play it all that much. Have I been playing Apex Tools? I'm afraid not. Apex is an EA game, and therefore I'd rather avoid it, Tooltaz. I hear it's of high quality, but regardless, I'm an EA customer who's just sick of their shit. I'm so done with EA. Right. Okay, so these ones need names then, don't they? So, any volunteers amongst the Twitch subs and the patrons? Feel free to raise your hand. So I have 3 settlements. I have a dwarven capital city. I have a small village further south. And then another small village to its west. So they all need names. They all need names. Thank you, Maple. Thank you very much, Maple. We'll start with the smaller village over here. Okay. Ha. Da 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 da. Okay, Rioma. So let's go with. So it's a small valley. Rioma Vale. No, it's not very orky. How can we make that orky? Rioma Rut. Rioma's Rut. What should we do there? Any ideas? Well, I'll just pick 3 people first. Hang on. Rioma. Followed by... hang on. Let's go with... Amma. Is it Amma? 270. As the village, and the capital city will be... let's go with... Right, let's go with the Oros. Hi there, man. Right. So, just to give them quick names then. So, Rioma, how can we make that orky? Any suggestions? Rioma Ravine? Yeah, that's not too bad. So I just noticed I've cut my finger. Ow. Thank you, Mr. Llama-tastic. Thank you very much. Thank you. Rioma Ravine? Yeah, that seems good. What do you think, Rioma? Rioma Ravine. Rioma Ravine. Rioma Ravine. Rioma's Rock? Yeah. It's not really... It doesn't have a mine or anything. There's no quarry. Okay, build... No, it's already got a pile of shiny stuff. Build a bigger heap of shiny stuff. And, give it a garrison, just in case the elves get antsy. Okay, got about 7 grand to spend. Yeah, just build a... Well, I'll just save it for a minute. Vaults in the home region for Belagar Ironhammer, leader of the clan Angrand. Oh yes, indeed. We squashed it, didn't we? Okay, let's go with that. So Rioma Ravine. And then further south. So what can we call... Oh, give it a heap of shiny stuff. Very good. And its own garrison. So, this one, let's call this Amir... that's going to be a hard one to green skinify. Thank you, Geonixes. Thank you. What should we call this? Any suggestions? I have no idea. Yeah, that's fine, Martin. No, I do understand that, but I would counter as much as the people have been waving that around and saying that the company told EA to fuck off. They are still an EA company. They're under the banner of EA. Their paychecks come from EA. The franchise is owned and operated and run by EA. They are as much an EA company as BioWare, even if they don't want to admit it openly. So that's fine, and you know, to each their own. They made their bed. It's just I'm just an EA customer who's come 2013 was totally sick of their shit. I'll pass. Oh yeah, that's not... Yeah. Amir Ridge? Mound. Mound is better. Yeah. Amir Mound? Yeah. Amir Mound. Yeah. Amir Mound. I hope you're well, Quebec. And hi there, Social. ZF Quebec and ZF Social are in the chat. Feel free to say hi. Yeah, Amir Mound. Right, okay then. And then lastly, just moving on quickly because I don't want to spend forever on this. So the capital city itself, the Oros, what should we call this? Suggestions? Ideas? Thank you, Strikers. Thank you very much, Strikers. Never said it wasn't a one Shin 2. Disassociate the argument, disassociate the quality of the product with the actions of the publisher. If it were a question of if games could be purchased based on the quality of the product, there would be no problem. Unfortunately, the company behind it is Satan. Thank you, Mother of SovietWomble. Thank you, dude. Your catapult still lives, sir. Or your Doom Diver catapult. Thank you, Adek. The Oros pile. Why accident? Oh, I see. No, yes. The Oros accident. Yes, after the after the bloody X3 explosion. Yeah, I like that. The Oros accident. To remind him of the 24 million... What was it? Like 24 million he lost my corporation in one move? Ugh. God damn you, Oros. Damn you indeed. Right, Oros accident. There we go. And in this case, the Oros accident is probably some green skin. Like he shat himself or something. I don't know. Something embarrassing for a green skin. Or I guess losing would be embarrassing for a green skin. Not that they really have the brain capacity to contemplate embarrassment. Thank you, Salt. Thank you very much, Salt. Okay, so Krog the Hat Hunter is on his way to get himself an army, so you can, and some hats, obviously. So Umlaut the Talkie Talker. Right, so the next move at Tasteful's Hovel, Umlaut the Talkie Talker, a charismatic goblin. Your army is still replenishing. It will take another turn before you're fully ready. Ah, the dwarves of Karak Kadrin. Oh no, wait, they're not recruiting yet for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, just move to the next settlement and take it over. So.
Good. Fucking get up.
Oh wow, stand by. It's an actual battle. Put it to siege then. Oh, we could actually attack it, couldn't we? I mean, we're ready. What sort of fight? Do we really care about a small siege? It's not gonna... not really. Let me just auto-resolve this. Let's focus on the big battles rather than the... or at least now that we're this far through into the playthrough. So auto-resolve. Yeah, so we took some casualties across the board. Okay. So we lost 867. No, sorry, we lost 188 greenskins. They lost 789. So Waldenhof is now ours. We're going to occupy it. Aha! We found the Wailing Banner. Those who walk under the Wailing Banner know that their enemies will quiver in fear, for the dread face upon the banner wails and moans, instilling terror. Okay, so this banner can be issued to, well, any particular unit, and the enemy will feel fear. So who should I give that to? Backstabber, Scarecrow's banner. So if anything, that's a pretty good banner. Let's make sure that somebody... Does Grimgore have that banner? Can we give it to Grimgore? The Immortals, Troll Herder. Yeah, hang on. Give Grimgore the Wailing banner. Okay, Standard of Discipline as well. Yeah, we've got some standards that we can actually use. Anything else of note? So this is effectively war gear. Right. Okay, so now that we've got Waldenhof, similar deal to, well, to the Tillian region down there, in that we can now put a decree. So we're going to do that now. We're going to put a decree to up extortion rates in the province, and we're going to rename Waldenhof, which is a small, well, previously, I assume, idyllic river village. Well, it was vampire held, wasn't it? So it's going to be full of weird crypts and broken coffins. Any ideas? Sorry, any volunteers first? Oh, sure, Amir. Yeah, we can change it. We can change it, Amir. I just noticed your message. Hi there, Casanova. Hello. Any volunteers for this village? Next to Dwarven, the Carrot Cadrin, I believe. Thank you, Epic. Thank you very much, Epic. Right, let's go with... Tree Shaker. Tucker. Right, what can we call that? Tree Shaker. Tree Shaker. So let's so Tree Shaker. So there is a particular... Right, so Tree Shaker, there is a greenskin war boss, or at least a greenskin sub-boss, who shakes trees. And he shakes trees because he discovered that there are bats hiding in the trees, and he thinks it's funny when he scares them. Yeah, so basically he's going from tree to tree, shaking them repeatedly, and the other greenskins thinks he's kind of weird. So Tree Shaker... Thank you, Yoshi and Twiggy. Thank you, both of you. Tree Shaker... What could we... Tree Shaker's ground... Tree Shaker Shack. Tree Shaker... The Tree Shakers... No, not Shack. Tree Shakers... Not sure. Any ideas? Thank you, Fickle. Could just call it the Tree Shaker. He's still there, shaking trees. Orchard. Nah, the greenskins wouldn't say orchard. They wouldn't know what it is. Grotto, glade, grove, crib, swamp. Yeah. The Tree Shaker swamp. Marsh is also good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, boys. Yeah, sorry, that's better. Tree Shaker's boys. As in, this is where he's got his boys going around shaking the trees to get rid of the bats. Stop them from roosting. Alright. Tree Shaker's boys. Although it would be probably, hang on. Tree Shaker's boys, wouldn't it? No, it says Tree Shacker's boys, doesn't it? Tree Shaker's boys. Meh. Right, okay. And hang on a minute. Amir wanted a wank shack. He said he doesn't want a mound, he wants a wank shack. Fine, you get a wank shack. Okay. Thank you, Naboo. Thank you very much, Naboo. Thank you. Right, okay then. So, what's my next move? So, I need to move from general to general. So, Warboss Dead Crab, a particularly strange greenskin warboss who idolizes crabs and thinks they're orky, and has since got a weapon, a great big pincher weapon that he can pinch enemies, well, bisect enemies with. So, we've just taken over this small town, and we need to attack Castle Artois soon. So, keep your army just regenerating. Although it seems that you have 2 positions available. What can we get for you? You don't have a sub, but yeah, you don't have like a sub boss or anything. Although we could give you. Could we give you? You could do with some cavalry, goblin wolf riders, boar boys. Chariots. It would take 4 turns, though. That's a lot of time. Orc boy. Yeah, we'll go with orc boys. So orcs who are riding massive boars. 4 turns, you can sit there regenerating. Okay. Right, so Azag the Slaughterer. Yeah, his army is still stationed at Continum Caverns regenerating. His War is off to attack Carrick-Cadrin. They probably won't succeed. Ha 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 Pooplol, a ridiculously named Gobbo, is still waiting for the Black Orcs to join him. Pattyberg the Old, his army's almost... his army is ready to deploy. It has 2 spots remaining. So let's... well, we need to get it named. And also, so what does it need? So it's got the... needs more infantry, it seems. Let's get some more faster units. Yeah, so cavalry, I reckon. So, Goblin, Wolf... Oh, yeah, so wasn't I was waiting for the squigs. How long do we have them? 4 turns. Too long. Hang on, we could just get a regular squig herd. Okay. Okay, we'll go with a couple of units of Forest Goblin, Spider Rider, Archers. So, yeah, we'll only take 1 turn. And then we'll start naming up the army before we deploy it south. Okay, so Pattyberg's army's almost ready to go. Krog the Hat Hunter is still moving. Fabio de Grinin needs to rejoin his Gobbo war boss.
Into motion.
There we go. And Maximo the Always Lost, a blind goblin, is standing watch. And oh, right, we found the dwarves. Oh no, wait, just 1 single lord. Maybe that's where they're going to be regenerating. You stay there, Maximo. Kilo Schwinn de Broken. Yep, you remain there watching the Tillian princes to make sure they don't regenerate an army. President Nixon is shadowing chaos. Continue that. Quebec the Pooh Covered, my top assassin, is hunting down chaos. Failed before, didn't he? And we're out of funds. Can you scout out what the humans have? 2 settlements, it seems. And a giant demon is bearing down on them. Oh dear. I think this might be the end for the Empire. Where's your army? Where's your Emperor? Okay. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much, Lauren. Thank you. Tree Shaker. Yeah, it looked weird though, Fire. It was Tree Shaker, not Tree Shaker. Okay, there we go. That's the end of the turn. So I've spent all my money and I've moved all my generals. So quick save. And, right. Yeah, Krog the Hat Hunter hasn't been properly spec'd up yet, but he will be. It's not a demon, it's a dragon ogre. Oh, really? Ooh. Okay, one of my Wars is moving north. Another one is going through Elven territory. I bet they appreciate that. The smell must be horrendous. Okay, another one of my Wars is moving south. So these are just NPC-controlled armies that are aligned with me. Well, they're just rowdy boys looking for a fight. The Empire are moving some of their agents. So are the dwarves. I've pretty much broken their back. It's now just chaos that's the threat. But even still, we have so much territory and so many armies. I don't reckon there'll be a threat for too long. Okay, the Warriors of... Yeah, so the Chaos agents are moving. Okay, here comes... Yeah, so that's one of their main armies. They seem to be splitting up a bit. Apart from those 2. Where are they going? Are they going straight towards the Empire? That one is. Oh dear. This looks like the end for the humans. Or at least the Empire-aligned humans. There are some vassals that are... I don't think they're as aligned with them anymore. The elves just do their thing. In all the playthroughs, I've never seen the elves do anything other than just kind of sit there. I've never seen them become a credible threat. This faction that I'm not familiar with. They're moving around. Oh really, Rockin'? Oh. And the humans of Marienburg. Where are they going? Perhaps they're moving to attack Chaos. They're marching through scorched lands with very few opportunities for resupply. Oh, one of the humans of Tilia moving south. Ah, and here we go. So the men of the North, a vassal of chaos, whether they know it or not. Moving south. Yeah, so they are actually taking territory. Interesting. Proper fight down south then. This could be fun. Yeah, so they're actually in the the spiritual, if that can be called a thing, heartland of the Greenskins. Thank you, Kushgal. Thank you. Okay, an enemy Thane attempted to stop Grimgor's army. He was discovered. Okay. No, I don't care. Just a bunch of raiding notifications. Right, so back to it then. So let's have Grimgor. We should just keep taking over as much territory as we can. So Grimgor's currently in marching stance. Take over Essen.
Attack!
There we go. So colonize it. It will cost me 1,270 gold, and we'll lose some boys, quite a lot of boys, as they setting up Essen as a proper camp. So set up a greenskin hideout. We'll take over this place as well, and yeah, we'll just as much territory as we can secure, and pillage it for shinies. Carrot Kadrin needs to be eliminated, that's for sure. Okay, so Grimgor's busy. Felfire, the big General Admiral, has just taken over Amir's Wank Shack. So one final stronghold remains down here of the Tillian princes. Thank you, Whistler. Thank you kindly, Whistler. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so let's have him use the underway. And then go here. So they've gone through the mountain passes, the underway effectively, beneath the mountains, to arrive within a stone's throw of this fishing village of Lucini. And then Felfire will attack it on the next turn. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, my charismatic gobbo, has taken over Tree Shaker's boys. Well, the village where Tree Shaker's boys operate. Okay, what else can you do here? I'll save the cash for the minute. Thank you, Jaeger. Thank you very much, Jaeger. I don't necessarily hate EA, fine, that's probably too strong a word. I'm a customer who's just sick of their shit and no longer wishes to give them money. Right. So Umlaut the Talkie Talker, where shall I send you? Well, to be honest, you're just going to go north with Grimgor, but we need to eliminate Carrot Kadrin before anything. What are the defenses? Yeah, they've got Iron Breakers, so they're still quite tough. Okay, let's put them to siege then. So, okay, so Umlaut, take your. Oh wait, hang on. No, actually, replenish for one more turn. Replenish for one more turn, so you're at full strength. Besides, that wire is going to move ahead of you anyway. Right. Okay, you sit there, Umlaut. Warboss, Dead Crab. You need to wait 3 more turns before you can attack Castle Artois. Azag the Slaughterer. Yeah, you just wait and regenerate. Okay, Pooplol is finally ready to move. So he has his Black Orcs, very experienced Black Orc forces, and he has 6 of them. So they need names. So could we pop it into sub-only mode? Right, so Pooplol. Let's go down to his sheet on the Google Doc. Where is he? Here he is. So bear with me. So he lost a whole load of Black Orcs before. Let me just get them back on the board. Right. So how many does he have? Hang on, Mr. Archer. They were eliminated. Of course they were. I forgot to add them to the list. Shit. Right. So, any volunteers? Feel free to come forward, and I'll get you in the game. Any volunteers to join the Black Orcs? So these are particularly strange greenskins. They're very un-orky, according to other orcs, in that they're very quiet. They don't stomp the ground and cheer and start pulling off the loot that they've taken from the slain. They just sharpen their weapons and run drills and get ready for the next battle. They're like soldiers, but they're extremely effective. They're just quite odd. Thank you, Storks. Thank you very much, Storks. Okay, so let's go with first company, social. Either social. Social system. First company of Black Orcs. Sorry. My bad. ZF. Social system. Right, ZF social system. First company. Let's go with Simeon Smiles. Second company. Black Orcs. Third company will be Total MiG. Wait, is that Total? Totalt MiG. Okay, fourth company of Black Orcs. Thank you, White Grim Reaper. Thank you. That's very kind. Oh, hang on. Fourth company, White Grim Reaper. Fifth company, Black Orcs, will be Catus. And finally, sixth company, Black Orcs, will be... Thank you, Ninja. Thank you very much, Ninja. Ninja, Jean, Hilda. Okay, let me just get your names updated on the list. Bear with me. Okay, so first company, ZF social system. Okay, so there we go. Simeon. How do you spell it? Sorry. Simeon Smile, second company. I'm just updating the Google sheet that's beneath the stream. Total MiG. It will keep track of all of the units in play and their eventual fate. White Grim Reaper. Fifth company, Catus. Sixth company, Ninja, Jean, Hilda. Very good. Okay, so you guys are now under the command of the odd goblin war boss. Ha 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 poop lol. Yes, and okay, so you guys will be moving south, I believe, to battle the forces of the Northmen who have entered. In fact, are you ready to move now? You are. So start following your new war boss through the underway. You've got quite a low fightiness, which is not good. It means that there's going to be infighting soon if you guys don't find some skulls to bash in. So you better move south as quick as you can, for there's killing to be done down there. And good hunting to you. Okay, in addition, where's... Okay, Krog the Hat Hunter is on his way to Shabby Wabby to get his army. So yeah, you just keep moving, sir. Right, while we're here, I'm sorry, can we leave it in sub-only mode? So, finally, at Farinir's Peak, where is he? Pattyberg the Old, his army is ready for deployment, so we need names. So, could we please, so when you come to raising your hand, if you're a sub or a patron, and you whisper me, can you send me what you would like? So here are your options. You can get Doom Diver catapults, which are basically fanatical goblin crews firing, screaming goblins with stitched leather wings to, I think, troll leather, to slam into the enemy. We have trolls, so low morale but extremely scary, formerly a chaos creature that's since forgotten that they're chaos because they're so stupid. Yes, these giant slack-jawed monsters. We have two giants, very special units. Quite shy, quite timid, but they like to stomp things with tree trunks or hammers or whatever. And they also like booze. That's how the greenskins convince them to fight. Giant spiders that are worshipped by a certain subset of gobbos to come out of their deep forests in exchange for sacrifice and fight for the horde. Well, the greenskin horde, not the horde as in WoW. Thank you, Kennigan. Thank you. Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, a similar, well, they're part of the same group really, so they've convinced spiders to let them ride them, and they fire arrows from afar. Night Gobbos, so Night Gobbo Archer Fanatics, so these things live in subterranean caverns and have since lost their immunity to, well, at least their resistance to UV light, and they're burnt by sunlight, but they're extremely effective in darkness. And since they're fanatics, they also like to consume, I think they're called madcap mushrooms, which drive them insane, and they fling themselves towards the enemy while spinning with like maces in their hands. And finally, Black Orcs. So, as mentioned, the silent and, well, not silent, but the relatively quiet and disciplined orc subset, which attack with cleavers and thick, broad armor, as in thick armor. Okay, so orcs, night gobbos, forest spider riders, giant spiders, giants, trolls, or catapults. Please raise your hand. Who wants what? Okay. Apologies, I can't get everybody. So Bloody 9. So first company, or first pack, Bloody 9. Oh, sorry. Bloody 9, first group of trolls. Cavat Girl wants some Night Goblins. Cavat Girl, first company of Night Gobbo Archers. Fuck, it's moving quite quickly. Pleasant Fool, first company of Black Orcs. Okay, hang on. Fenry, you need to send me the password, sir. It's on Patreon, so that I can tell who's who. The Twitch subs have an icon, so it's easy, but I can't tell who's a patron without the password. Sorry. Right, Major Brain Damage would like a troll. Second company of trolls. Major Brain Damage. Welcome, sir. Okay. And Rachel would like giant spider. So that first giant spider will be Melly. Sorry, not Rachel. Okay. Quebec says what? What does a transgender put in their brakes? Gender fluid. That's terrible. That's awful. If you just scroll down, Rally on Patreon, you should find it. Although I think there's a tag that says passwords on the left. Major. So hang on, I've given Major his one. Okay. So Levent would like Night Gobbos, so second company of Night Gobbo Archers. Sorry, this process is a bit slow. Okay, Dr. Saurid would like a giant. Yep, first giant, no problem, sir. Dr. Saurid. So if you're just joining the stream, I'm just trying. The backers. I'm just getting their names in the game so that they can fight for the green skin. Oh yes, of course. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're right. I did promise this before. Sorry, bear with me. There are some green skins that went for a wander. So let's find them again. So hang on. Arrow Boys. Here they are. So Pizza de Pasta. Okay, so she used to have some. Yeah, so Pizza de Pasta used to have some Arrow Boys. So let's pretend that they went. Yeah, they wandered themselves to this place here, and through consumption of strange brews, ended up becoming Black Orcs. So Pizza de Pasta, your greenskins have been redeployed as the second company of Black Orcs. Okay, Wilhelm's Goblins also went missing and strangely turned up again with a strange headdress, wearing strange headdresses. Wilhelm. So these were originally part of Grimgor's army. They were disbanded. Wilhelm. So riding spiders. There we go. Stugar, Kamajo, and BR Commander. Okay, so let's have Stugar. Sorry. Stugard used to have a group of wolves. Let's say they traded in the wolves for spiders. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. And who else needs a name? What's left? Okay, so we've got one group of Black Orcs, two groups of Night Gobbos, two giant spiders, one giant, one troll, and the catapults. Okay. Randy, there's a new one, sir. That's an old password. Okay, so let's go with Poked Zik as the third company of Black Orcs. Okay, that's all the Black Orcs. Right, so last two companies of Gobbos. Anybody? Night Gobbos. Cube, what, sorry? Cubester. Can I just call you Cubester? It's a very long name. Cubester, third company of Night Gobbos. Zig. Fourth company of Night Gobbos. Right, so we've got the archers. So two giant spiders. Let's go with Dino. Main is the second giant spider. The third giant spider will be Banana. Banana 777777. There we go. Okay, one last giant. Let's give that giant... Thank you, Kags. Thank you very much, Kags. Okay. This one is going to be Rando. So the second giant is Rando. Rando phrasing. Okay, what's left? One group of trolls and then the catapults. Sorry this is taking so long, folks. It's a bit... Once it's done, it's done. Okay. Who else is left? Sorry, Dan. I missed you, dude. Dan, are you happy with trolls instead? Is that alright? Dan? Just get back to me in a bit. So third company of trolls will be Dan. Hopefully he's okay with it. And then the Doom Diver catapults, let's go with Tinfoil Fox. And Daddle D. Okay, that should be Patty Berg's army. Let's hope it lives for more than 2 seconds. Right, so Patty Berg the Old, a senile and easily confused Gobbo warboss, is now leading a war host out of Farinir Peak that consists of... Cool, Dan says it's good. Good. Thank you, folks. So Pleasant Fool, Pizza de Pasta, and Pote Zik as the 3 companies of Black Orcs. Kavat Girl, Leventi, Kubster, and Zigazig R as the 4 companies of Night Gobbos. Wilhelm and Stugard, 2 formerly, former serving Grimgore Gobbos, have now joined the cult of the Spider, whatever it's called, the weird spider tribe, and they're now riding giant spiders into battle with bows and arrows. Rach Melly, Dino Mane, and Banana, 3 giant spiders that we've convinced to leave their subterranean lairs to come, their deep forest lairs to come and fight for us. Dr. Saurid and Rando, 2 giants that fight for us under the promise of booze. Bloody Nine and Major Brain Damage and Dan Bravey, 3 groups of trolls that wander around the edge of the camp and, are convinced to stay primarily through being fed the random odd gobbo. Tinfoil Fox and Daddle D, who are super excited to fling themselves at the enemy with their catapults. Put yourselves into marching formation and move to Malcontent Gits. Let's go. Right. You guys are to find yourself a proper fight down south. There'll be plenty of opportunities, I can assure you. They've got lots of horsemen, actually, so... Yeah, good that we got the Spider Riders to speed after them. Thank you, Scrub. Thank you very much, Scrub. Okay, sorry, would you mind bearing with me for just a moment? I just need to go to the toilet because I'm desperate for a wee. Hang on. So there's a dog to entertain you. Back in just a moment, please. Camera over here so I can get to the heater. Right. Oh, it's bloody cold. It's really, really cold. Thank you, Fox. Thank you very much, Fox. Thank you. Okay, then. Oh, God, and the dog's farting in her sleep. It's horrible. Oh, God, that smell. Jesus. God, it's disgusting. It really is. It makes you nauseous. Something about dog farts are horrible. Okay, so what's my next move then? So my agents require orders. So Quebec the Poo Covered, he's watching. So who is that then? A rank 20 Chaos Lord is approaching that human settlement. Okay, so it's some sort of large demon ogre, dragon ogre. Don't know what that is. Okay, let's see if we can hinder their plans a bit. So Quebec the Poo Covered, my top assassin, has a 60% chance to assassinate that demon. So, well, whatever it is. So Quebec sneaks in with several suspicious barrels, which he's... how would he get them in there, I guess? I guess he's hiding... I don't know how he's hiding them, but he's got like a wagon that he's managed to sneak in and make it look chaosy with lots of spikes. The barrels are moving closer to the Chaos Army, and just as they get close to this ogre, there's a weird hissing sound, and a small poo-covered goblin runs away. Explosives.
Let's get stabby.
Thank you, Stoomingoose. Thank you.
What you want?
Okay, the dragon ogre didn't expect, through overconfidence, didn't expect the small wagon as part of the Chaos Army to be any threat. It explodes in a titanic explosion of green fire that whatever he's put in the barrels, he's gone and spiked it with something anti-chaos, and in an instant the dragon ogre is consumed. Pieces of our armor fly everywhere, and as the Chaos Army recovers from their shock, they discover that their commander is gone. The commander has been successfully assassinated by Quebec the Poo Covered, who runs away laughing. Well done, Quebec. Well done. Okay, so over here, Grimgore is away. Well, yeah, you need to stay regenerating your boys because you've, well, they're working to, yeah, they're working to rebuild Essen. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, my agents still need orders. So Quebec has finished his assassination of the Dragon Ogre using a massive wagon full of explosives. President Nixon is still shadowing, so this gobbo is watching from the hills the movement of the Chaos Armies as they erect their strange shrines that maintain their connection to chaos as they move through their supply lines, finger quotes. Okay, so yeah, they're building shrines made out of skulls and daubing them with the blood of sacrifices and their own. So I wonder if we can do anything to them. Yeah, you can. Okay, so sneak in. So President Nixon attempts to approach some of these skull shrines when the Chaos Armies are distracted in order to break them. He fails. Okay, so he tries to shift some of them, but he's detected and he scurries off before he's killed. Regardless, he's still in the area to watch them, so it's fine. Right, Kilo to Interbroken, a misshapen gobbo boss, spots a human nearby, a wizard conducting some sort of ritual in a clearing. Okay, so whilst that wizard is distracted, he runs up to try to stab him, but is spotted by one of his subordinates and is chased off. Bugger. What else can we do? Maximo the Always Lost. You just sit there. You're doing what I want you to do. Okay, I think that's everybody. Hi there, SWAT Knight. Hello, sir. So ZF Quebec, ZF Social, and now ZF SWAT Knight are in the chat, folks. Feel free to say hello. Okay, so what now? Guess we just end the turn. Oh, no, I've got some cash to spend. Hang on. So let's just sink it into some of our new provinces that we've captured. Although, is there anything at Shabby Wabby? No. We'll build it over. Yeah, so over at Oris's Accident. What can we build? Is there any unique buildings? No. Just build a large heap of shiny stuff at Amir's Wank Shack, and also upgrade the settlement there to a greenskin burrows. Yeah, instead of a camp to just up the size of the garrison. Oh wait, unlike the talkie needs you're regenerating. Yeah, your trolls are injured. Okay. Hi there, SWAT. It's fine. What difficulty? This is hard, I believe. Possibly Akiros. I have no plans for the moment. Okay, so a couple of my wars are moving. That one's quite depleted. It's been around for too long. The boys are slinking away. They're heading back to their hovels. Okay, so yeah, so forces of the Empire to the north are moving around, trying their best to counter the influence of chaos. But they've lost their heartlands, so this looks like the end of the Empire. Dwarven agents are moving around Karak Kadrin. Chaos approaches one of our wars and defeats it in battle. Okay, so some boys have had a proper good fight. More Chaos agents move to the north. The army has skipped Norden entirely. This other army moves north. No plans, Rickster. No plans currently. I don't really have plans, truth be told. I just kind of play whatever's on. Whatever the guys are doing. Whatever I'm in the mood for. Okay. The dwarves are regenerating an army to the north. Okay. Yes, I would like to play the Empire. Epic. That's probably going to be the next one. I haven't played the Empire yet. I've done dwarves. I've done so dwarves once, vampires twice, and greenskins twice. Okay, right. So this garrison is being crushed by the Chaos invaders to the south. Okay, I'm surprised that they're taking territory. I thought they were going to raid. They're actually they're actually properly attacking. This is great. Right then. Have I ever played Rainbow Six Siege? I'm afraid not. That's a game by Ubisoft, and I try not to purchase their products. War herds of chaos. Ignore them. No, I don't care. Blah blah blah. Right. Okay. So Grimgor himself is still waiting. Yeah, just wait where you are. Just keep regenerating. One of our wars is outside Karakadrin. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, so the charismatic Gobbo. Could you please go and start marching towards Karakadrin and put it to siege? So a greenskin army arrives outside the hold of the Slayer King, and holy crap, we can defeat them easily. Okay, we might as well just attack them then. Let's just take Karakadrin. So yeah, the mountainous passes are suddenly full with, they're covered in greenskins who immediately bum rush the entrance, despite a valiant attempt from the Iron Breakers. They are slaughtered to a man, and the greenskins take Karak Kadrin. We found a magical book. This arcane tome, bound in ancient dragonhide, contains much wisdom on the conjuring and subjugation of spells. Winds of magic power reserve plus 15. That's pretty damn good. We'll give that to one of our shamans. Okay. Right, so
Ready for murdering.
the Waste Walker, the weird babbling, drooling greenskin here. Yeah, let's give him Winds of Magic. Yeah, so give him this book. He can't read it, but he can wave it around and speak. Start babbling randomly until something happens. Okay. Right, sweet. Why did the dwarves have that? Well, they're dwarves. They hang on to stuff, especially grudges. Okay, let's send this war north to battle chaos, because why the fuck not? Have I played any Nintendo games lately? Not really. I don't really find myself playing anything really from Nintendo. It's just not really for me. Okay, Umlaut has another skill point, which we're going to pop into... should we put it in his magic tree? So, I've gone all the way through the magic tree, or at least the ones that I want in the magic tree. I guess we'll go down the strategic tree now. Or I could go... Yeah, why not? Okay, so evasion chance when using the underway, income from roading. Income isn't really important anymore. Is there nothing we could grab? Dodgy geezer. So this guy, his missile resistance goes up by 10. So he's a bit more, yeah, on the field. He's got some survivability against missiles. Right. What now? Grimgor stay. Waste Walker stay. Felfire's using the underway. Okay, switch to a normal marching stance and approach the village of Lucini. Its tiny garrison will not be able to stand against Felfire.
No mercy.
Yep. Crush them. Okay, and occupy.
Kick him in!
We've got it. The merchant princes of Tilia have been obliterated. All of their gold could not save them. Very good. Okay, so now we just need to squash Bretonia. Yeah, squash Bretonia over here and then send all the forces this way. Maybe wipe out the elves just because we can. Okay, well done, Felfire, the big general admiral. I'll quickly give the settlement a name. It's part of this whole Tilian area. Start piling up stuff. Upgrade the garrisons. Okay. Any volunteers? Fishing village. It's now little more than a harbour full of debris, broken, twisted pieces of metal, and human corpses floating, bobbing in the surf. Any volunteers? Let's go with... Sounds like your love life. What? Sounds like your love life? Mad? Ugh. Let's go with... Miss Chris. Miss Chris, what though? So, harbour full of dead bodies and poop and junk. Miss Chris. Don't know what this is. Miss Chris, any ideas? I'm out of ideas. Oh god, that dog. God, your asshole, honey, is it's the smells coming out of it are horrible. Miss Chris, dump. Wash up. Yeah. Arbor. Chris Arbor. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. Chris Arbor. Yeah, we'll go with that. Chris Arbor. Nice one, Quebec. Yeah, okay, so Chris Arbor. Miss Chris. Thank you, Miss Chris, for your support. Right, so... Are you okay with that, Miss Chris? Is that okay with you? Right, so Felfire, leave your forces in Chris's Arbor for a while. And, yeah, then you guys are going to move. Hang on, just waiting for Miss Chris. Hang on, it seems that Fabio de Grinin has a skill point there. So, Fabio, one of my shamans. Oh, he's getting quite far down the magic tree now. This is good. Let's get... Here we go. Here we go to up the melee attack power. It's an augmentation. For 38 seconds, the melee attack power of all the green skins. Cast it on. Looney, prone to dancing and trancing, he can throw down some pretty nasty magic as well. Thank you, Malakas. Thank you very much, Malakas. Thank you. Cool. Miss Chris says yes, thank you. Good, good. Cool. Right. It's really not normal for a dog to be farting constantly. Please choose another type of food. Well, she has a varied diet, Vanstino, but actually for a Frenchie, it's due to, well, it's due to the fact that they're brachiocephalic, and therefore when they eat, they take in lots of air, and that air has to go somewhere, and yeah, Frenchies just fart. It's just what they do. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so he's now an effective spellcaster. Very good. Okay. Next move. Grimgor's not moving. Azag the Slaughterer, his army's still regenerating, and they've got high fightiness. Oh, we've still got Gumball Canyon, amazingly. In which case, you guys better move there. Put yourself in marching orders and go to Gumball Canyon to prepare for an attack from the dwarves up there. Okay, I will probably leave the dwarves with one last settlement so that we don't achieve strategic victory too early. Thank you, Vedfulnir. Thank you, Vedfulnir. Thank you. Although we won't until we eliminate Archeon. Right, Dead Crab. 2 more turns until he can attack Castle Artois. Ha ha ha, poop lol. Keep moving as quickly as you can, if you please. Okay, marching formation will take you to the other side, I believe, roughly. Almost. Yeah. Okay, so ha 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 poop lol and his newly recruited forces take some rickety boats on their way to... Well, they're heading south towards the Badlands.
Fine.
Pattyburg. Okay, you need to decide where you're going... Well, where your first attack is going to be. Don't get yourselves caught out with your pants down, attacked by the enemy. They're currently raiding, but they can move much further than that. Ah, they seem to be putting Dingo's Bluff to siege. Dingo's Bluff has a pretty large garrison. Right.
Who should we zap?
Let's put you guys... Okay, hang on. Where should we put you? I'm going to save it for our crocodile, actually. Give it a save. Right, assuming that this army could be coming towards Malcontent's Gits, let's put Pattyburg. Move your army here.
Ready.
And then put yourself in ambush. We might be able to catch out one of the enemy armies as they march towards us. And I don't think they have any agents to spot our movements. That could be very useful. Okay. Right. Krogda Hat Hunter. Are you close enough to use the underway? No. Keep yourself in marching stance for the minute then. March here.
Go blacks it this way.
Right. Maximo, just keep watching the dwarves. Kilo Twin, your job there is done. Start moving over here to scout Bretonia. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Can we not go that way?
Mark says what?
Why not? Is this unpassable? I guess we could use the underway. What's my opinion on the greenskins? Yeah, they're interesting. A bit squishy. The greenskin units are kind of fragile, unexpectedly so. Okay, President Nixon, I'd like you to follow. Where's Archeon actually? There he is. Just kind of generally watch them. Right. Any more movement points from anybody? Quebec the Pooh covered is exhausted. He's going. Yeah, he'll need another turn to properly regenerate. Yeah, just follow that army. See what they do. Okay. Will I ever touch Warhammer 2? Yeah, I imagine so. Okay. So now, what's the time anyway? Hang on. Yeah, I got time. Right, end the turn, I think. Right. Oh yes. Now that I've captured Tilia, I can issue a decree. Extortion rates, up them. And also the Peak Pass over here. Oh yeah, the Continuum Caverns, now that we've rebuilt it. Okay, set up some piles of shiny stuff. Random bits. Thank you, the Wakey. Thank you very much, the Wakey. Thank you. Warboss Dead Crab has a skill point. I seem to be missing lots of things. Yeah, get more armor. Buildings damaged in this place here. Repair that. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually issue. There we go. Cool. Thank you very much, the Wakey. Thank you. Okay, so one of my Wars returns to Chaos Territory to attack Archeon the Ever-Chosen. Okay, well done. Not sure, Zen. Whichever you fancy, really. Whichever you fancy. Okay, another wire is moving south towards Bretonian territory. This wire is also moving north, I believe, to Chaos territory. Imperial agents are watching the movement of Chaos, presumably trying to counteract the Chaos influence on their land. The mutation of various plant life, that sort of thing. It's hard to gather food if your crops are sprouting tendrils and spikes. No, blood. I don't know what that is. Okay, that wire has been wiped out. Chaos is still milling around to the north. Looks like we need to take the fight to them. Yes, indeed. I do have the mod that lets you take all the settlements. I feel that the choice to limit what settlements you could and could not occupy when the game launched was a hideous error. It made it so that every single playthrough went the same way every time with no variation. It still kind of is that way with the province system. Oh, we could get lucky here. Oh, no, we could get unlucky here. Have we been detected? I think we've been... Okay, oh, no, we haven't. No, brilliant. Okay, no. So I thought we'd been detected, but we hadn't. So it worked. Pattyberg the Old, his army, his fresh army, hiding in the hillsides in their homeland, the Badlands, have caught Hacker Shiptaker, this army, completely by surprise. They are in raiding stance, I believe. Yes, so this means that obedience... Oh, so ambush. What does this mean when we attack them? Are they tired? Well, I assume they're tired because they're moving. They're not actually lined up in battle formation. Fantastic. Okay, so let's... I'm definitely going to fight this one because the ambushes are fun. Let's slaughter them. Holy shit. So I've got 2 banners to distribute. Magic resistance plus 25 to an assigned unit. It doesn't really matter who I give that to. We'll give it to a giant. And the Banner of Eternal Flame. Passive ability, the Banner of Eternal Flame. So this will burn. So let's say Pizza de Pasta. So yes, whenever you engage in battle, Pizza de Pasta will be doing constant fire damage to the enemy in a 40-meter range, I believe. Is that correct? Affects allies. Oh, flaming weapons. I see. Oh, cool. Thank you, I'm Inertia. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a fucking slaughter. Holy shit. Right, so let's do this. We fight the battle. Let's see who can get the most kills, eh? They're already arguing amongst themselves as to who's going to have what type of loot. But as always, the bigger green skin tends to win out. Okay, so we're facing infantry groups, chariots, horses. Yeah, they've got those damn missile cavalry. I remember those. Okay, and what are they? Sorry, are they like squigs? Yeah, it should be fairly straightforward. Okay. But yes, I hope you're all having a lovely morning and, well, afternoon now. And welcome, folks, just joining the stream. Just playing the green skins on hard difficulty. And to the far south of Orcish territory, we've been attacked by a Chaos-aligned Northman faction who are raiding the deserts that they're certainly ill-suited for. And they've just been attacked by a fresh greenskin force out of Farinir's Peak. Ready for a good fight. They haven't detected us as we've approached them. And they're totally out of position. And they're going to get torn to pieces. Holy shit. It would be nice if we could try and pin these horses, but I don't think we're going to... No, we're not going to get any luck with that. The missile cavalry are going to try and flee, though. Okay, yeah, we'll focus on the rear phrasing. Pleasant Fool, Pizza de Pasta, and Poked here. Can you guys line up in that sort of direction so that I can put the archers behind you? Yeah, so you guys just... Oh, no, do we need to? Don't send all of them. Right, Poked, you go here. And then behind you, Kavak Girl, Leventi, Kubsta, and Zigazig are Group 2, you see. Because these guys are going to be attacking those missile... the missile horsemen. Okay, Pizza de Pasta and Pleasant. You guys take the front over here. You guys bum rush them. Okay. Wilhelm and Sugard, Group 3. You guys, attack their... Yeah, they're just going to go straight for the troops there, and they won't be able to chase them because they're on foot. Rakmeli, Dino, and Banana, Group 4. Along with Dr. Soyad and Rando, Group 5. You guys are just going to slam directly into... Well, yeah, hang on. Dino, you start feasting on the trolls and the dogs. Yeah, it's going to be a fucking slaughter. Rachel, you go straight for the troops. Bloody 9, major brain damage, and Dan, Group 6. You go for the trolls at the back. Major and Dan, you go for the back, and Bloody 9, you go for the front. Unstuck the first group. What's happened? Sorry. They're fine. Okay, and then Pattyberg, you stay at the back. Just stay at the back and stay behind that front line of Poke's forces there. Oh, and Tin Daddle and Tin Foil Fox. You guys just fire whatever the fuck you want, really. Just go up here. Just open up. Yeah, just doesn't really matter what you hit. Flip a coin. Yep, 3 giant spiders snuck up. Let's assume, let's assume some weird green skin magics had a hand in this, eh? Okay, so start deployment. And start battle. There we go, they're still marching. So this spider, so Banana, you go straight in there. Major brain damage, you go straight in there. Dan, no, you guys go straight for the trolls. Okay, Dino, you go in there. All of these guys will just open up immediately on those horses. Oh, it's going to be a fucking slaughter. Poke, you go in. Patty, you go in. Okay, Dr. Sawyard. Pizza de Pasta and Pleasant Fool. You guys go straight in there. And we'll have Bloody Nine handle that boss. The spiders will just open up on whatever, really. Okay. Charge. So suddenly, a whole load of arrows rain in. Start slaughtering the low armoured horses there. The enemy immediately panic, realising how grave their situation is. Look, yeah, it's already fucking over. Keep firing. The Doctor just slams in and starts squashing the Norsemen. Ratchmelly, yeah, they've never seen anything like this, have they? These humans have never seen a giant spider. Whoa, holy shit, that guy just got picked up and bitten in half. Okay, Bloody Nine. You guys are getting hit there. Can you kill that thing? Oh, who's that? Pizza, kill that war boss. Kill their leader. It's already over. The enemy lord is dead. Banana is chasing some hounds there. Go for the chariots instead. It's over. Archers just shoot down the ones that who hasn't broken yet. They've all broken. There you go, it's done. Yep, it's a fucking slaughter. They just got completely caught out. This is one of the 2 armies, bear in mind. So the other one is still like, oh fuck. Job done. Okay. That's good. Good start. Good start indeed. Okay, so now the greenskins will start pulling apart the dead and also the living whilst they lie on the floor screaming. They'll start ripping off their pieces of armor. Oh. They're like, oh shit. Are they still going to try and fire at that close range? They are. Like, fuck you! They're right in front of the catapult. Well, they're actually attacking with their blades. Yes, so the greenskins are going to start pulling apart the wounded and the dead, and they're going to fight over the spoils. The giants are going to mill about, probably start eating. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, they'll start eating. They're humans, nonetheless. Doesn't matter if they're chaos aligned. They're all equally edible. Yummy. Right. Sweet. Yes, indeed. You can control the goblin catapults personally. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we lost 12 greenskins. They're the weak ones, you see. And we killed 427 humans. The rest scattered and fled, probably begging for the protection of their weird gods. Decisive victory. Start eating the captives. Okay, the other army... Aha. So the other army has already consumed its movement points. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't read the kills. I'm so sorry. I done goofed. Sorry. Okay, another War has been destroyed. We've killed the enemy Northern Lord. Pattyberg has found a banner, Mork's War Banner. After powerful rituals and plenty of shaman mumbo-jumbo, this banner was left leaning against an idol of Mork. Under the green god's stony gaze, it has been imbued with great power. Magic resistance to the assigned unit. Okay. What? What? Oh, we get a... Oh, cool. We get an actual item if we assassinate that person.
This would break my vows.
Nah, you're a bit far out. Okay. These are Norscan refugees from the Chaos Incursion. Oh, really? Are they not aligned with them? I must admit, I don't really know anything about the Norscans. Are they not a vassal? Are they fleeing Chaos? Well, they came to the wrong place then. Holy shit. They fled Chaos only to go to the green-skinned Badlands? That's not an upgrade. Okay, let's get a point in Itchy Nuisance. So that, magically induced chafing, which causes people to sort of drop their swords and drop their shields and become very distracted. So their weapon damage and melee attack is reduced for about 20 seconds across 40 meters. Okay. So now what? So, well, Pattyberg's forces are still up. They're still spoiling for a fight.
Bloodthirsty.
And this Jarl is suffering from attrition, but is otherwise ready for battle. I doubt he'll meet us in battle, frankly. He'll probably flee. Okay, let's do it. So, Patty, march your forces forward.
Time to fight.
Told you. But, oh, we can get them both.
War unceasing.
Okay, hang on.
Nasty magic.
Let's take them both then. Holy shit. Yeah. Cool. Right, so Pattyberg's greenskins march forward. Eager for a fight. Oh, God. We're going to slaughter them. Holy shit. Yeah, I want to slaughter some humans. Okay, so a rank 8 Jarl. A similar composition to the last one, frankly. Yeah. This time they're lining up their forces. They're circling their wagons, their baggage trains, and okay. Right. 11 winds of magic. Let's flip a coin. 12. Oh, yay. Great. Start deployment. Yeah, Pi. Just years and years of being an EA customer who's just annoyed with their bullshit. So I'll pass on EA, thanks. I'm sick and tired of their money grubbing and their conniving and their general duplicity. They are not to be trusted. Thank you, Pattyberg and Pleasant Fool and Pizza de Pasta and Potes. Sorry, thank you. I mean, I'm selecting them, not thank you. Sorry. I tell you, it's like fucking the sub thing. It's like a Pavlovian response now. Like whenever there's that sound of bubbles rising, it's like thank you. Oh wait. Right. So Pleasant Fool and Pizza de Pasta and Potesick form up. Cavett Girl, Leventi, Koovster, and Zigazag R. Archers behind. Oh, there's what's that? Oh, some geothermal vents. Yeah, we'll destroy the reinforcements and then go straight for the main army. We could take that hill as well, couldn't we? That could be useful. Yeah. Wilhelm and Stugar, Group 3. You guys can go and harass the enemy. Rachel, Dino, Banana, and Dr. Soyd and Rando got Group 4. In fact, we'll say it was Group 5. With Bloody 9, Major Brain Damage, and Dan as Group 4. And the Catapults, Daddle, and Tinfoil Fox as Group 6. We'll stick them on the hill. We'll move to them in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just squash these guys and then charge. Thank you, Kiaran. Thank you, Kiaran. Thank you, Kiaran. Thank you. Okay, send the Spider Riders ahead. Put them in skirmish mode so that they do not stand their ground, but they flee when they're attacked. Or can they be forward? Yeah, they can be forward deployed. Sweet. Forward deploy them. Okay. In fact, no, hold that order. Keep them with me for the minute so that I can... Yeah, just hold that order because I want to maneuver them when the battle begins. Okay, 5. Is that everybody? Nope. Who's this? The trolls. Okay. Thank you, Scorin and Kieran. Thank you. And forward. March. Whilst telling the catapults for the moment to hold fire. Bish bash bosh, here they come. Squash them. Let's get them. Archers get those ones before they flee. Right, so we'll just quickly slaughter these reinforcements before they go anywhere. It won't take long. Have all the archers just Focus on these suckers. Rachel, just eat those trolls, if you please. Yeah, it's already over. They're stuffed. They're completely stuffed. Okay, tell the catapults to fire at will. Yep, looking good. Right, let's get these gobbos up the hill then. Up you go. All of you can start moving, frankly. So, Black Orcs at the front. Right, send the Spider Riders now. Get the Trolls up there as well. Okay, and all the Giants. And the Spiders, let's go. Oh wait, who's that? Their Lord continues to fight. Send Dan against him along with Raquel. In fact, just send all of... Should be fine. Yeah, pull his head off. Should be straightforward. Right. Spider Riders move forward. Start skirmishing with their... Yeah, they've got their own missile cavalry coming up. Like gobbos. Slam into them. Oh, they're trying an outflank on us. Oh, it's alright, they're just missile cavalry, right? Get up that hill quick. Move quick. Oh no, they're hitting us with... Alright, okay. All the monsters go down the hill. Get in there. Hurry up. Damn, some of our Dan's trolls have lost the will to fight. Okay, all of the monsters should be able to handle it. Get in there. Okay, form up. In fact, all the Black Orcs can go there. Put all of my Knight Gobbos into guard formation and just tell them to start raining down fire. Where are my Spider Riders? They've ridden back here. Spider Riders move here. In fact, better yet, Spider Riders go around. Damn, I didn't want that place to be the focal point of the battle, but I guess it is. Fine. Well, the monsters can hold their own. It's like 3 giant spiders and two giants. They're going to need way more than what they've got to deal with it. Okay, we're just raining down poison arrows on them. Okay, Black Orcs, form up. Okay, the goblins riding their spiders fire their arrows into the side of these Northmen. They have very limited armor. Yeah, they're just getting cut to pieces. Okay, those horsemen could be a problem because they're just throwing axes at the giants. They're gonna panic. So spiders, move here quickly. Don't get caught up in that rout. Oh God. Yeah, move this way. Can I send one of the giant? They're just gonna flee. Whoop, didn't do that. Okay, spiders start trying to do something about those Marauder horsemen. Okay, move down the hill. Link up with the remaining force. Cool. It seems that Rakhmeli, the spider, is exhausted and frightened. She's taken a lot of hits. There, it's already over, yeah. They just don't have the morale. And they're facing monstrous units like Rando, who looks confused. Not sure what time, we're not sure where he is or what he's supposed to be doing. Thank you, Tiru. Thank you very much, Tiru. Job done. Smashed them. Okay. Right. I can look at the kills here, can't I? Okay, so Pattyberg the General got a single kill. Pleasant Fool the Black Orcs got 9. Pizza de Pasta got 17. Pote got 13. Of the Archers, Kavat got 18. Leventi got 20. Koopster got 17. And Zigazagar got 23. Of the Spider Riders, Wilhelm got 18. Stugar got 9. Of the Trolls, Bloody 9 got 14. Major Brain Damage got 19, although we don't know how many Dan got because he fled the field. Rakhmeli killed 20. Dino Main killed 54. Jesus, Dino. And Banana killed 48. Dr. Sorid the Doctor killed 63. Rando killed 49. Tin Foil Fox killed 51. Very nice. Oh, wow. And Daddle ID killed 75. The winner is clearly Daddledee. Is it Daddledee? Yeah, Daddledee. What are they firing at? Well done, then. Well done, indeed. How's it you control them again? This is it, yeah. Da 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 da. Batter up. And how do you do it? Fire. Fire. Whee! Ah. There we go. Ah. Ah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Pull up! Mayday! Oh shit. Well, bugger. Ha. Okay, so well done, Pattyberg the Old. So that's 2 armies, if not destroyed, then certainly their spearhead's broken. So they had about 4 down here, so that's pretty damn good. Was it 4 or 5? Okay. Right, so we lost only 18 greenskins. And Dan killed 15. He got 15 kills there. And they lost, they lost like more than 500. You okay, honey bunny? You alright? Just scratching yourself. She's fine. She's all good. She had a good walkies this morning. Yes, you did. Can I just get a drink of water? I'll be back in a moment. In just one moment. And there she is, eating her own foot. Okay, so let's eat the captives. Okay, no company losses, so we're okay. And 2 enemy armies destroyed. Fantastic. Oh no, one's fled.
On it.
Okay. We'll need to destroy that one. Alright then. Thank you, Cregan. Thank you kindly, Cregan. Thank you. Now, what's my next move? So I've got another 20 minutes or so before I need to head off and get on with work today. And I've got lots of work to do this week, so I need to stay as focused as possible. And, yeah. Why do I not have a dryer, an electric one? Well, it's a tiny little flat, and I don't own the fixtures and fittings. So it's a rented accommodation. So they're not my... It's not my stuff to... I can't pit, you know... There's no room for it, and I can't buy one myself. Well, I could buy one myself, but there's nowhere to put it. But, yeah. It's furnished is the word. It's got stuff in it. Right. My identity is the world's biggest mystery. Well, it's really not, F2. It's more just... I acknowledge the fact that there's nothing interesting in me personally. In that people, or at least I reckon at least, watch the YouTube stuff for the witticisms, for my voice, for the way in which our chemistry as a clan works, not for my face. And the same can be said of the live streams. In fact, if you were to suddenly see me sticking my face everywhere, then, well, I don't know. At best, it's distracting and annoying. At worst, it's a sign of being a bit of a narcissist, really. As in, you've got to have your face all over everything, even where clearly it doesn't work. I mean, to each their own. Everyone runs their content the way they wish. I mean, if you've had your face on the content from the beginning, then by all means continue. But if you haven't, and it works, don't add it, because you're going to break it, because your face doesn't add anything. Thank you, Limpy. Thank you very much, Limpy. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I find it, yeah, same Cavett. I mean, let me clarify. A face cam is okay if you're using it for something. If you're actually emoting, if you're just sitting there slack-jawed at the corner of the screen, just your jaw's just like that, and you're just sort of staring blankly at the screen, immobile, then what's the point? You have to emote. You have to use it. You have to only add things to your content that make it better. Don't just be another generic face just sitting there, just staring into space at the bottom of your screen. Thank you, Orowa. Thank you very much, Orowa. Thank you. And also, sorry, and I probably will take shit for this. At the same time, you've got to be kind of good to look at. Don't just be, you know, just another face. You've got to kind of be visually appealing. Thank you, Suak. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, what?
Yes, which I am not. I'm not that. My teeth are horrible. My nose is massive. My hair is gangly. It's not a pretty sight. Especially early on in the morning. Holy shit. Right. So, Grimgor. So Grimgor's army can't really move because he's currently replenishing. Well, he could, to be fair. Yeah, just start moving. Yeah, just start replenishing on the move. You won't replenish as much, but you'll do a little bit. There's quite high chaos corruption in this province. We're going to have to cleanse it. Can I build a boss's hut? No, it needs to be a rank 2 settlement. Can we upgrade the settlement? No, because we need a population surplus. Alright, build this to grow the province. Thank you, Limpy Kin. Thank you very much, Limpy Kin. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Limpy. And Jake and Suar Conin and Oriwasider and Limpy. Thank you, all of you. That's very generous. Thank you. Okay, Felfire, the big General Admiral, who is waiting at Chris Arbor. I would like you to start moving towards that settlement. So please put yourself in marching formation and yeah, take a boat. Off you go.
Great and powerful war boss.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll destroy Bretonia over here. Right, so Felfire's off. Umlaut the Talkie has taken Karak Kadrin. So pushing the dwarves back to these last 2 settlements. That's it. Yikes. Alright. Take your force, put it into marching formation and join Grimgor. Join your war boss. You're taking the fight to chaos. Alright, Lily. Thank you again, Limpy. Thank you very much. Thank you. War boss Dead Crab. One more turn until you guys can move, and then I'm sending you against Castle Artois. Azag the Slaughterer. I would like you to move to this position. Just move to the edge of our territory. I'll just stay in Gumball Canyon. Just stay there for a minute. I want you to babysit the dwarves. Ha ha ha. Poop lol. Your forces have now arrived in the Badlands. Start marching. Well, go to Seaman Walt on Sea. Don't ask. Disembark from the makeshift ramshackle harbours there. And start marching south to assist Patty. Thank you, Zevs Prime. Thank you very much, Zevs. Thank you. Pattyberg, you can move south. Don't get too caught out though. Start moving south towards this army to relieve Dingo's Bluff. Maximo the Always Lost Stay. Kilo Twin the Broken. So I guess we can't get through there. Yeah. Also move towards the Bretonian territory. Thank you, Hubinator. Thank you very much. Krog to Hat Hunter, you can now use the underway to arrive at Shabby Wabby. Okay, although you can't use local recruitment until the next turn. Oh yes, Pattyberg the Old has another skill point. Let's put it into Gorkle Fix It, which is a hex on the ground that will reduce enemy speed. Okay. Right. You think in your mind I've always looked like a Weasley. What's a Weasley? Is that a Harry Potter thing? Hang on. A Weasley? Google image. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, I'm with you. Like a gingery. No, that's so that's all through what's his name? Mr. Batty's influence. Yeah, I'm far from ginger. I'm very far from ginger. I am yeah, I'm very dark-haired indeed, to the point that when I was younger it looked pretty much jet black. But it's lightened a bit as I've aged, but it's still very dark. Right. President Nixon just keeps stalking chaos. Quebec the Pooh Covered is ready for a fresh assignment. I would like you to mostly just kill chaos agents. Here's one. Okay, so this chaos agent is just moving through a valley when he is surrounded and killed by numerous goblins under the employ of Quebec the Pooh Covered. Very good. The crowd favours this one, indeed. People cheer as Quebec the Pooh Covered passes by. Okay, and put another point into your melee attack if ever you were deployed on the field. Do I still own my Imperial Stormtrooper outfit? I do indeed. It's sealed up in a big bag in the next room, like a suitcase, like a airport travel suitcase, all wrapped up in cling film. Cling film. Yeah, plastic.
What do you want?
Okay, so I still got some points to spend. So I got another 10 minutes. It would be nice to attack Castle Artois, but I probably don't have the time. Okay, build up big piles of shiny stuff. Build up the garrisons. Again, try to build up the boss's tents because we're going to have a problem with chaos corruption in local provinces. I'm 32, I'm in the bloom of life, okay? Oh, I don't feel like it. Ugh. Make a new army? Yep, working on it. Okay, so I've got a couple of greenskin wars moving around doing their thing. Okay. Oh, the Empire would like to talk to me. Holy shit. They would like a peace treaty. Okay. Oh my god, how far you have fallen, Emperor Karl Franz. They used to have all this, and now they've got this tiny little bit, this little speck of land that's assaulted by chaos. Alright, purely out of pity, we'll give you a peace treaty. Oh dear. You just saw a video from me and Sai together in which I'm very ginger. Well, considering Sai and I have never actually met, that's going to be a bit tricky. Ever consider moving out? Yes, I would like to find a bigger place, Akiros. Somewhere with a garden that Lulu can run around in. Chaos is still moving north. Indeed, I did accept peace as a greenskin. Again, out of pity. Well, bear in mind that we would like a big fight, so if the humans came to us and said that if you give us more time, we can have a bigger fight, we're like, yeah! In that voice. We don't necessarily want no more enemies, we would like to have a big fight. Ooh, okay. Ooh, hello. Are we being attacked by the beastmen? Ooh. Thank you, Burley. Thank you very much, Burley. And Carl Hot Pie. Thank you, Carl. Okay, so the Northmen continue to attack our territory. Oh, we finished researching squig riding. Some say it's an art, others say it's a science. Mostly it's just blind luck if you can stay upright and alive. Shroom Gatherer. Okay. Just a member of a retinue. Move to Scotland, really cheap rents compared to England. Yeah, well, the trouble is, as weird as it sounds, I'm Brightonian. I'm from Brighton. This is kind of this is where I live. This is where my family is. This is where we've been for a very long time, actually. My grandfather was really big on you know, like the family tree stuff, and he discovered that we've been here for an extremely long time. So yeah, I don't really want to move away from my home, I suppose. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you. Yes, Brighton and Hove. The two towns. I'm from Hove. Okay, so Felfire's arrived at this small Bretonian town, so you might as well destroy it and put all of its citizens to the sword. Should be fairly straightforward. Yeah, could do. Let's do one last battle. We'll do this as one last battle, and then we'll and then I need to head off and do work. Okay, so this brave knight and his militia. Oh, we're gonna squash him. Holy shit! Right, so Felfire, a rank 25 general with his powerful and fairly, well, not elite, but certainly experienced army, with Fabio de Grinin, are now going to charge in and start slaughtering. Ugh. Is Brighton nice? You've never been there? Not really. A lot of concrete. It's very. I think Brighton is a little bit romanticized because obviously it's is considered liberal, and there's a nightlife, and there are clubs, and there's the seaside, and truth be told, it's just a lot of concrete and spray paint, and just seagulls everywhere, and it's you know, maybe once upon a time, but now it's a bit crap. Be nice if there was more greenery. Our parks are just we just sort of hem in all of our parks, yeah, around concrete car parks and iron fences, and just spray paint white walls and pretend that it counts as being bohemian. It's just, you know, it's just fucking stop spray painting on the walls. Just what's wrong with a nice wall with some nice flower boxes and I don't know. And start culling the fucking seagulls. It's ridiculous. Sorry, that part is astonishing. It's all like, oh no, we've got to cover the bins and stop them from, you know, we can't cull the seagulls. It's like, no, fucking start culling the seagulls. It's insane. They're like a plague down here. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you very much, Dallas. Seriously, there's like, and I was reading this thing about how, oh, you know, people get squeamish about having to kill the baby seagull chicks. Right, give me a club and I will volunteer. I will go from nest to nest, bashing their heads in, because they're like vermin. They're horrible. Just waking up and all the bins are just, they're scattered and open, and all the shit is all over the roads because the seagulls have ripped them open and they've just started scattering litter everywhere. And they just attack your pets, and they're just horrible creatures. I will personally cull the seagulls if you pay me to do it. It's the horrible things. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, they're just rats. Seriously. Except rats are actually cute and cuddly sometimes. Thank you, Base Young. Not Base Young, sorry. Right, selecting Base Young and UK Ronin, Warden and Zombie Beef, and Osley's Group 1. And put Felfire and Fabio in the same group, because why not? Have the Chariots, Atin, Chairman Tom and Crammed in Group 2. Have the Squigs, Mario and Ghost McFloats in Group 3. Yeah, seriously, fuck seagulls, they're horrible. Okay. Karu the Spider and Jojo. And, yeah, Group 4. Decentrix, Rook, Muggy, Group 5, the Trolls. Okay, you guys will get the door. And Funky Goblin and Blue Vulture is Group 6, the Catapults. Should be straightforward. Okay. There we go. Get the door. March forward. Let's do this. Let's have the Catapults go straight for the guys on the walls. Oh, I missed one of the troll units. Old man spooked. Here we go. Right. What? An embarrassing way to die. To fall to your death off the wall there. Right, here we go. So the terrified militia try to stand their ground in defense of their families, in defense of their homes. Hang on, how much damage are we doing to the wall? Try to hit the wall, see how much damage you actually do. The gatehouse is suddenly attacked by numerous trolls and a giant spider. Is that the dog? Lulu? Stop howling. Hang on. Oi! Shut it. Hang on. She's look, see that shape behind the curtain? What? What are you howling at? What's up? What? You're hearing this. What? What? What's up, Lulu? What's she looking at? What's up, Lulu? What's up? Hang on, I'm gonna find out what's up. Hang on. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Hmm? What are you looking at? There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. I guess she must have seen it. She's probably seen one of the neighborhood cats walk past or something. No, she's not stuck. She's howling at something she doesn't like. She's probably just seen a cat outside. Hang on. Lulu, was that a cat? Was that a cat? Can you see a cat? I'll leave her alone. Right, okay. Oh. Okay, so, where's Fabio? Is he nearby? No, he's just approaching the wall now. Let's cast some of that magic. There's Fellfire on his squig. There's Fabio with his giant stick. With his weird shaman magic. Okay. Hang on, who's climbing? Oh no, I thought those were ladders in place. So Fabio, you do have some magic that you can use. Headbutt, Brain Burster, Gaze of Mork, or here we go. Okay, gate's nearly down. Yeah, let's start using... Yeah, okay. Yeah, an AoE attack, hang on. Right, all the monsters go in. Go, go, go. And Fabio, if you'd like to use your Brain Burster attack on this group here. Oh, they might move out of it. Oh no, worked. How much damage did it do? Barely any. Alright, never mind. Go on in. Full charge, everyone through the gap. The giants have... Holy shit, Jojo just bit that guy's head off. Still got loads of magic. Cast Here We Go. On the ground, up the melee attack power of all the units here. Thank you, Atin. Thank you very much, Atin. Oh, hang on. Sword of Anti-Heroes. Fellfire can use it. Pop your way in there, sir. Slam into those spearmen. And then use your magic ring against them. He casts a fireball ring at point-blank range. Guess he failed. Come on, fight! Take him on, Fellfire. Weird. Yeah, we're blocking the gates. Come on, pile on in. There's a retreat horn. Pile on in. Come on, get on in there. Right. Headbutt. Weak versus a single combatant. Oh, it's a breath attack. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it is. Oopsie. Can we use it? How close range is it? No, use it there. No? Can't seem to cast it for some reason. Minimum. Oh, I see. It's got a minimum range. Oh, hang on. Fucking magic's a bit weird. Back off a bit. I want to use more of the magic because it's fun. Right, the humans are fleeing. Pile into the city, everybody. Oh wow, look, the fanatics got through the walls. Okay. The humans desperately flee the attacking forces, but there's nowhere to run. They're screwed. Okay, there's Fabio de Grinnin. Cast a ranked, it's a spell strength 19 headbutt. Give it a bash, see what happens. Cast it on these Knights of the Realm. Okay, we hit the peasant bowman. Wow, okay, that fucked them. Holy shit, crushed them, crushed all the bones in their body. They're fleeing. 13 winds of magic remaining. You can cast it again in a minute, actually. Oh, here come the Knights. They're charging Fabio. Osleys, can you take the hit instead? Oh no, wait, we can't cast it yet. Alright, cast Brain Burster. Requires 10. Stick it right here. It seems ineffective. What's it supposed to do? Large explosion. Doesn't seem very good. Right, let's get in there. Come on. Everyone just pile on in. Oh, Fabio's getting hit. Back off, Fabio. Don't get yourself killed. Oh, back off, Shaman, back off. Okay, the Knights are desperately fighting, but the morale, yeah, they're screwed. They're done. Well, it depends, Atensky. Truth be told, I mean, CSGO is so small a game that There's normally enough clan members to get the game going. There we go. The humans flee. Okay, so this Bretonian town on the coast is now ours. It'll be pulled apart, and all of these buildings will be, well, turned into something a bit more useful. Large, orcish holds, or burnt for firewood. Right. There we go. Bretonian town is ours. Okay. Yeah, it depends on the game, as Joe Green says. So if it's a big game, like a DayZ type game, or like Rising Storm, and it's the more the merrier, then yeah, by all means, feel free to join. But if it's a tiny game that only requires like 3 or 4 people, then it's normally we just play with the clan. Right. Okay, so I'm out of time, unfortunately. It's 6 minutes past 1, so I need to go and get on with work today. Work takes the form of editing videos that eventually end up on YouTube. And yes, I'm on my 4th week of work on the latest project, which is a sort of side project, not a bullshittery, it's something else. Okay, Felfight, occupy the settlement. He's found another banner of eternal flame. Good. Okay, so Bretonia, just take these 3, and then they're screwed. Take that one, then they're screwed. And yeah. So it's just the steady grind towards chaos now as we move north. So thank you for watching, everybody. So I'm going to go and get on with work. I need to stay as focused as I can today because I've got a lot to do, and I'm only going to justify another 5 days on this side project before I get back onto the bullshitteries. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. So oopsie, hang on. Where's the? No, never mind. You can have the dog instead. Graceful honey. Right. So yeah, so I'm going to head off and just crack on with the editing today and stay as focused as I can until about 8 o'clock, and then I'll be back to play whatever, really. I'm sure the guys will be around to play something. And yeah, so thank you again. See you again soon, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely afternoon. Yeah, right, so let me just refresh the stream and see who's playing amongst the clan. So Edberg is on. He's playing something by EA, though. I'll hand you over to Alistair. So Alistair's doing a bit of Oxygen Not Included. So, cool. So Alistair, an associate of ZF. Right. Cool. So have a good one. All the best. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy your Monday afternoon. And I hope wherever you are, if you're at work, it goes nice and smoothly. So, yeah, have a good one. And cheerio.